The NBA Cup, there are major implications here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams come in at 1-0, and with just 4 games in the group stage, the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is massive. I'm sure that's not a fact that's lost on either of these coaches.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at the 5.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense being a little overzealous that time.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
He doesn't get the second one. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. The basketball season is over. He knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
A shot by Wells, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The kick out to Porter. Connects from three-point range.
Porter Jr. hitting it from the corner. That'll jack his team up, too.
On the wing, Jackson. Down low. It's tipped. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Murray against Morant. Puts up a deep 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 7 foot. Porter's got 5 points so far.
It really comes easily for Porter Jr. scoring the basketball. His jumper is almost textbook perfect.
Stolen by Gordon. Jackson against Porter. Bain with the steal. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Here's Brown. Last game he had 12. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Lobbed up there for Clark. Jokic with the steal. Left side, Porter. To the inside. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Porter.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. Aaron Gordon is second.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Morant finds Clark. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Aaron Gordon. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. Now here's Morant. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Clark a screen on Murray. 6 to shoot.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Gordon. The Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Brown. Over Bane. And blocked by Bane.
And look who's right there to stop it. Bane with some crucial timing on that block.
Now Morant. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Brown. Guarded by Morant. Back to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over Clark. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 6-point game.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jokic with it. We saw him with 29 points last game. And here is Murray. A three-pointer, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Morant. Good on the bucket. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. And when it comes to Jamal Murray, Coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer who can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
First one falls for him. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
And it's tied up with that one. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here we can check out the story for Aaron Gordon.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Porter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career, and now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
And he makes the first. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And Porter drops them both.
Well, he's a reliable scorer. He's an effective rebounder. He's improved defensively. There is a lot to like about Michael Porter Jr.'s game.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Clark sets a screen for Bane. Cranes the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Pass to Gordon. Westbrook against Morant. It's Westbrook with the drive. Jokic. It's good. Jokic has got 5 now.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Morant kicks to Clark. Outside, Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Westbrook a screen on Clark. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. The Nuggets making a switch here. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. He's got 8.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Westbrook passes to Jordan. Back to Westbrook. The Grizzlies pull it in. fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, nobody saw that game going to overtime, much less double overtime. And then also to get the victory, wow.
Now, here's Westbrook. No scoring in this one.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Ja Morant. Putting up about 18 points per, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And it's Williams in for Ja Morant. Now, here's Kennard. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Edey, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And the first one drops. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
And so he's able to get one of two. You look at the Grizzlies. They started their NBA Cup campaign with a victory, looking to get to 2-0 tonight.
Absolutely, and the odds tell you, hey, there is a huge difference between starting 2-0 versus 1-1. So the analytics say this is a huge cup game for them.
And then for the Nuggets, they won their first NBA Cup game. So tonight, they're aiming for a 2-0 record in this group.
And if you look at the teams that make the knockout rounds, they usually start 2-0. So tonight is big for them, but it won't be easy here on the road.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
Here's Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Crawford. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Kennard. And the shot is long. The Nuggets trail. Sharge dishes to Westbrook. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Back to Williams. Pass to Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. Outside Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. There's Jackson with the 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Westbrook passes to Sharge. Shoots over Aldama. The shot by Sharge. No good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Pass to Kennard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Sharge with it. Westbrook with it. He's guarded by Williams. Westbrook drives in, and he gets it to go. Westbrook's got it all.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Out to the wing. Here's Edey, defended by Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
First free throw is good. Bagley, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Strother. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Craig, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious.
And both free throws good for Westbrook.
Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Williams up on top. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Watson out to Saric. A 3-ball. The shot no good. At the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot. And good that time.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Back to Jokic. He lobs it up. And Watson slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
It's Morant with the drive. Jackson kicks to Jackson. Back to Jackson. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Nuggets shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Jokic. Murray against Morant. To the paint. Here's Watson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly shows.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They come into this one following the...
And they need to pick themselves up. I mean, physically, you give up a lot going into post-regulation play and losing after 2 overtime periods. to an inferior team, boy, that can take a toll.
Inside, here's Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Murray. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And it's Jokic missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Now Jackson following the three-point attempt by Jokic. Bagley with the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.